Hello there, this is Dave Allen of Good and Geeky, and we're having another look at Alfred. And you can see that I've changed the colour of it as well, so that you can actually sort of quite a lot of things with the appearance of this Alfred window. One of the things I often like to do with Alfred is to do a calculation. So if I want to do a calculation of 45.5 times 35, I just put it into Alfred and it works it out for me. And I can even continue this by adding other bits of calculation to it, like minus 34 on top of that answer there, and then just use the return key to put it into the clipboard. It does save you time not having to get the calculator out. Did you know that there's a keyword you can use to get into Alfred and look at the clipboard history? This is extremely useful. I use it all the time. Use the command key plus a number to get the one that you want, or use a down arrow to scroll through them and see which ones you want. If I want to get something from my clipboard history, I can go for the Alfred window and then type in CLP. I have to just choose which I want or tap the enter key and the text will go into my document. Okay, so I can do this with images as well. So if I want to put an image into there, I've got an image in the clipboard. So I can do the Alfred thing first of all, CLP, and then I'll go down through my snippets, and this is an image. So that's the clipboard. Let's have a look at the settings for using the clipboard in Alfred itself. Show Alfred preferences, and we'll go to the clipboard history. If instead of going through Alfred I want to go straight into the clipboard viewer with Alfred, I can go through Option, Command and C, and that'll bring it up straight away. So let's go back into Notes. So by using the shortcut key system of Option, Command and C, we go straight into the snippets and then we can choose whatever we want to put into the application. Once again, I can plug it straight there into the Note application. Option, Command C, bring that straight up. And I'll get a quick look of what's actually in the clip on the right hand side. If I want to clear all clipboard history, I can do that. Clear. So clear clipboard history for the last 5 minutes or the last 15 minutes. Or I can clear all of the clipboard history. So let's just do the last 15 minutes. Do CLP again. You can see that the image that was in there has now gone. And it's still got the rest of the stuff that's in there. Now I've got this set so that it will keep plain text for 1 month. It'll keep images for 7 days. And it'll keep file lists for 24 hours. And that works for me. We can also do some merging with this as well, which is kind of useful. So if I'm in some sort of document and I want to do something like this here, where I want to take this one here, I do Command and CC, and then maybe I want to get something else in there. I want to do a list of all these things I've got as headings. Command and CC once more, and then go to the top here, Command and CC again, and this one here, Command CC. And then go right to the top again and Command CC. Let's go to the bottom of this document here. I can do some pasting in. So do Command and V to paste that in. And now you can see it's pasted in those things that were in the clipboard. The first one that's in the clipboard there, this YouTube video link there, that can be deleted because that was in the clipboard already. Just added these things here to what was already there. Now another thing I need to look at is snippets. Now snippets are great because it means that you can get things put into your documents quick and easy, and I've got a few things set up already in snippets, so let's have a look and see what we've got. I've got ASCII art. So with ASCII art I can sort of put in this one here, the happy little sort of ASCII art there, flipping tables. None of these really want to use. Maybe the owl one would be something to be interested. If I've got that there with a tick in it, it means that I can expand it within an application. So if I'm in this one here, for instance, I can do the snip. If I do a single exclamation mark followed by the word happy, it changes to that, which is pretty cool. Something that you might want, if you're doing work with Macs and stuff like that, is you might want to put in some of the Mac symbols. So I've got Mac symbols in there as well. So let's go and show you the Mac symbols. I've got some of those that I can put in using the auto expansion, using a keyword. So for instance, if I want to have the command symbol, all I've got to do is go for the 2 exclamation marks followed by command, and that's working nicely there. Apart from using these collections of snippets, you can make your own snippets as well. My own selection of snippets, I've got one in there called BLT. I've set the first of the snippet to be a semicolon, so semicolon BLT, and it puts in all that text. So you can easily see that you could save quite a lot of time by using these snippets. There are more text expansion facilities in the application text expander, but even so, Alfred is pretty good at doing what it does. Also, you can do something with dynamic content. The address that's in there is my address here and there, and then it's going to come in with the date as well. And the date there showing is 2 curly brackets with a date in the middle, and that's going to give us the actual date it is now. So if I do this here now, let's go for this here to show you how to do this. So I'm going to do semicolon followed by dy, and it puts in my address followed by here and there and followed by the date. That's pretty nice. That's fairly cool. I like it. Very good. There's also a dictionary with this here. Get Alfred up there. Define. And that will bring up the dictionary as well. Okay, so we could have a mini player. I can either use the shortcut key of Command Control plus Enter, or I can use the keyword iTunes. Now I can get in here and I can do something. So no track is currently selected, but I could select a track here. So if I go to genres and I want to pick something out of this, I can pick something and the music starts playing. So I can type in the word pause and it will play or pause it. I can get it play a random album. If I do Command and 7, or if I just come down the list using the arrow keys, and it's chosen Van Halen for me. Lovely. Okay, so that's using Alfred to work with your music. Now another thing that I do very often with this here is I want to close down the machine for the night. So I do this one here and I start typing in SLE to get sleep. Or I can sleep displays if I want, or I could do a restart, or if I want to do quit all apps, I can do shutdown. That is our system settings, and you've got a whole lot of choices there you can set up with whatever system settings you want. And on these ones here as well, if you want to have a confirmation, so let's go for a confirmation on this one here. Let's type in the word lock, and it gives us the option to lock the computer and confirm if we really want to lock the computer. So if you feel like you need to have a bit of a second chance to say whether you want to do something or not, just put on the confirm thing in there and it'll work. It's also possible to get into terminal and do things with your terminal. Not many people are going to use that because we don't often use terminal, but you don't have to just use terminal. You can use a custom application. So basically you say what application you want in this here where it says terminal, you change that into whatever other terminal application you want to use instead. In the next video, we're going to have a look at what we can do with some of these workflows, because these workflows are pretty amazing. So for instance, with this one here, Dr. Drafts, this is very extensive indeed. Someone's created this workflow that you can do all sorts of things with drafts, starting from Alfred. We'll look at that in the next video. If you've got some information from this video that's been useful to you, don't forget that you can subscribe. You can give a like, you can add a comment, you can add a question in there if you want to. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. This is Dave Allen for Good and Geeky. Bye bye now, talk to you again soon.